Hello, and welcome to part 0 of a video series I'm going to be making about programming in Go for beginners. In this part, we'll cover getting a development environment set up for Go in Windows 10. If you'd like a part 0 for a different operating system, please let me know and I'll look into it if I think others would also enjoy it. If you already have a development environment set up, please skip to the next part of this series. It will be linked in a card now and in the description below when available. For this tutorial, we'll primarily be using Go itself, Notepad++, and a little bit of the command prompt. You won't require very much computer knowledge, but you will require a willingness to learn. I will be recording every step I explain, and I will fast forward or transition through any waiting bits. First, we'll download and install both Go and Notepad++. For Go, we'll download it from golang.org. We'll want the Microsoft Windows version. While that downloads, we'll also grab the Notepad++ installer. We'll get the installer from notepad++.org. You can see the URL in my address bar here. We'll want the newest release, which is currently Notepad++ 7.8.9 Stand with Hong Kong. You'll most likely want the 64-bit version. Simply click Installer below Download 64-bit x64. If you happen to be on the 32-bit version of Windows, simply grab the 32-bit version above. Great. After those download, we'll simply install them. If you're still waiting on your download, now would be a good time to pause the video. Now that we have our installers, we'll begin by installing Go. This installer is simple. Just agree to anything you need to, click Next, and you're finished. Next, we'll install Notepad++. The defaults are likely fine, but if you want more localization options, you can click the little plus next to localization, which will reveal several more languages for you to choose from. Afterwards, we can begin the installation by pressing Next and then Install. We're not quite finished with Notepad++ yet. We still need to set up Go syntax highlighting, so our code is highlighted correctly to help us while we work. Navigate to github.com/tlowry/mpp-golang. This page will also be linked in the description. Then, click the green Code button in the top right and click Download Zip. That should download pretty immediately. So we'll navigate to our Downloads folder and right-click and click Extract All on the zip we just downloaded. You'll see a dialog appear. Let's uncheck Show Extracted Files when complete, and then click Extract. This will create a folder with the same name as our zip in the same folder as the zip. Now open up Notepad++. Click Language at the top. Navigate down to User Defined Language and click Define Your Language. You'll see a new window appear. Simply click Import and another window will appear. Now we navigate to the folder we just saved the zip in. Then we navigate deeper via the directories named after the zip. Then finally, double-click on the Golang XML document at the end. This imports our language syntax, and the setup is complete. Now that we have our tools installed, next we'll get ourselves acquainted with them. In this section, we'll explore what the Go path is, and to some degree, what that means to us right now. The Go path is effectively where Go is going to look for all our local code, be it our libraries, our own project, other people's libraries, etc. Let's find out where ours is. First, we need to open the command prompt. You can access it quickly by holding down the Windows key and pressing R. This will open a run dialog. Type CMD and press enter. Now, command prompt will be open. We want to know where our Go path is set, so we type go env go path. Press enter. What's now been output is our Go path. The default Go path is in the user's home directory in a folder named Go. There are a few ways we can open our home directory, but I'll just be showing one today. Go to any Explorer window and click in the address bar. Clear it out with backspace, then type %user profile %, all one word, and press enter. Now, we'll see the home folder. In this folder, we need a folder named Go. If you don't have one, like me, we'll have to create it. I'm going to create some basic folders to get us started with an example project. First, we'll make the Go folder. Then, we'll make the source folder. This one's just src. And this is where our project files will go. Well, the projects themselves. And finally, we'll make a folder named Hello World with a capital H and W and no spaces. This is where we'll store our first program. We're going to want a script to run, so let's go back to golang.org in our web browser. You can see on the right side, there's a simple Hello World script. Let's highlight that script and press Ctrl+C to copy it, then paste it in a Notepad++. Now, we'll save it with Ctrl+S, and we'll need to navigate to our project folder. I'm just going to copy the path from the Explorer window we were using. Next, let's make sure we set our file type to all, and then name the file main.go. You can see after we've saved the script, it's now highlighted correctly using Go syntax highlighting. Now we have everything we need to run our first Go program. Let's open the command prompt again using the Windows key plus R. With that open, simply type go run hello world. You should see hello Sakai output shortly there. You may see these boxes though. That's just because this command prompt, or maybe my font, it doesn't have Unicode support for these characters. And that's it, we're set up. Time for a bit of overview. Alright, so it's great that we're all set up, but to avoid future headaches, let's go over the key things we've learned today. The Go path is where our Go code is stored. We can access that folder by typing %user profile % into an Explorer window, then navigate to the Go folder from there. Notepad++ allows us to program in Go in a comfortable editor. Executing Go Run project name allows us to run our Go programs as long as we've placed them in the Go path correctly. And I think that covers it. For the next lesson, we'll include things like building binaries you can distribute and run on other systems. That'll be after we've made something a bit more interesting. If there's anything you'd like me to explain more, please leave a comment detailing what specifically you'd like to know. It could be something I missed in this video, or something you'd like me to cover in a future video. If you like this video and would like to see more content from me, please let me know what you'd like to see in the comments, like, and subscribe. I hope I was able to teach you something today, and thanks for watching.